All right, we're live. We're live. Hey, I got Mike DeLalter and myself, Bob Blanford. We're on the road to the Mid-Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. We just thought we'd go live for a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and chat with everybody out there. So as soon as somebody's watching, hopefully we'll see some hellos, or maybe you guys got some questions for us or whatever, and we'll answer in kind. Still waiting for somebody. Looks like we've got, hey, hello, we got David Zendeman, right? Hey guys, how's it going? I had to take my glasses off, I can't read up close. We're on our way to the Mid-Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. We are probably an hour and a half out. Hello from India. Whoa, hey, how you doing? We're heading to the gathering and looking forward to it. While we're there, probably we'll try to shoot some videos, maybe some of the information about the vendors we'll try to gather. Is there anything you guys would like to see or hear about in regard to the show? Hello from Florida. Hey Florida, hope the weather's nice down there. You guys dodged a bullet, didn't you, with that hurricane?
I got another one coming.
You got another one coming, so keep your head down. I had some friends in North Carolina who had a really bad time. We're at Ohio, live in Ohio too. Hey, all right, way to go, man. Hello. Hello, Dennis. Hi, Dan. Yes, you did. You dodged one. I hope you dodged the next one too. Hello from Ohio, Brian. How you doing? You want to say anything?
Yes, Miss Daisy.
Yes, Miss Daisy. See, he's driving, so I'm Miss Daisy, right? Yeah. We're, if you remember that movie, you're probably as old as we are, and I feel sorry for you if you are. Always looking to see new tools and techniques. Boy, I hope to see some down there. My big hope is, where is Ohio? Oh, the show it's up by Belpre, Ohio, and Parkersburg, West Virginia. If you look up either of those on the map, you'll see where it's at.
Did you ever do a video of the Magic Skew?
I did a video about the Magic Skew. I used it in a video. I did.
Okay. Right.
I probably need to do another one. I haven't used. I find myself. I like carbide, but I learned on high-speed steel, and I find myself always going back to high-speed steel tools. I think it's a safety net for me. I'm very comfortable with them, and fortunately I have the ability, yeah, it is a long way from Cincinnati. Who's that with you? This is Mike DeLalter. You guys hear me talk about blanks that I turn the cast blanks with like photos in them, and I send a lot of guys to Mike who are looking for specialty blanks. If you got a photo of a pet or a family member or whatever, Mike can turn that into a cool blank that you can turn Alumilite, clear Alumilite. Yeah, I love carbide, but the problem is, I think it's just the way I learned. I'm used to dipping the tail into the tool and then angling it to get my cut, and I think that muscle memory screws me up when I use carbide, so I find myself going right back to the high-speed steel. But carbide is a fantastic option, and I recommend that for new turners who don't have the ability to, buy the sharpening system, because they are expensive. All right, tools coming next week. Way to go, man. Yes, we are. We're going to MPG in April. Could you send me some information on that? I didn't know about it. Maybe. I need to find out if it fits into the schedule. I got a heavy travel schedule with work, but if it fits in, I'd like to go to MPG. So if you could send me some info. My email address is in the comments of any video that I've ever made. So if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great if you could send that to me. So you guys got any questions about Mid-Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering? Anything we can answer? Anything about casting? Mike over here does casting. He does stabilizing. He's a heavy turner. He's into all the same stuff that we're all in. And generally, you guys, I keep getting asked who he is. Anytime I get a question from you guys about casting, or resin casting, or about label casting, I always reply back, you need to contact Mike DeLalter, and this is the guy that I send all those to. Well, this is the only show I'm aware of in Ohio, is the Mid-Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. It was developed and put together by Jason Rose. The show is really fun. This is year 3. They have a lot of great, like this year, I tell you what, if you're not going, you're going to miss out. There's about 275, 280 people going. He's got 4 lathes to give away. He's got a bandsaw to give away. He's got a disc belt sander to give away. He's got turning tools from Easy Wood. He's got magic skew. He's got tons and tons of awesome prizes, and you got a 1 in 280 chance of winning. So your odds are pretty darn good that you may go home with something.
Now, the one guy that was asking about the pen shows, there's a pen show that happens in Columbus every year.
Yeah.
But that is for pen users.
Okay.
So mainly it's fountain pen people and people like Mont Blanc, Franklin Christoph, and some independent makers that are at that show. But that's more about selling and networking with other pen makers than it is just being a pen turner.
Okay, that sounds pretty. You know, I think I've heard about that show. It's what's it called? It's in Chicago, right?
Yeah. Well, they do one in St. Louis, Chicago, Columbus, Washington D.C. There's a season for it. And the one in Ohio is just the Columbus Pen Show. I still think
that'd be fun to go to. I mean,
I'm going to it next year.
This is more my speed. This show, because of the vendors and the type. But I think that would be great to go to as well, because I'm looking for ideas. I'm getting into casting. Is there anything I should know? Michael, you're on.
Well, it all depends on how much money you want to invest up front. If you don't have a lot of money, then you want to look into polyester resin.
Polyester resin. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Mike was talking polyester resin, and it can be tricky because I'm going to let you pick up right there.
The list for polyester resin is MEKP, or methyl ethyl ketone. You have to be careful with that. Too much and the blanks get brittle. Too little, they're soft, and it is something that can blind you if you get it in your eyes. So you got to take precautions with it.
And I heard it stinks.
Oh, it stinks to high heaven.
Okay, here's a good question, Mike. Are there any kinds of blanks that you avoid like the plague?
Inlaced acrylester. Hate that stuff.
Yep, inlaced acrylester. It's a pain to turn.
Now, I've heard that the Easy Wood tools that have the relief on the carbide, so it's I can't remember what they call it, but anyway, instead of it being like a straight scraper, it's got relief on it. Those do very well with the inlaced acrylester.
I can't think of what they're called either. It'll come to me in a minute. Okay, so inlaced acrylester is definitely one to avoid. They're terrible.
But I will say for the inlace, polishes beautifully.
Okay.
But it will blow out just if you look at it cross-eyed.
It sounds like about anything on my lathe. That's why you guys got so many how to fix it videos from me. Let's see. I tell you what, Mike, I'll kind of interview. What are you looking forward to most about the show?
The people in the show, really. It's a good chance to network with other pen makers and people who are interested in the shows that you and I put on. So it's just a really good chance to meet people.
Casting. Yes, it is. Hello, Bob's Green. What I was going to say about the show is Mike was talking about if you get a chance to go to one of these shows, do it, because and don't stand in the corner and observe. Walk up to somebody and say hello. This is like a family reunion, except you like all of your relatives, okay? It is incredible. Yeah, buffering's bad. I'm sorry, guys. We're on the road, and I guess we kind of get into a dead zone every now and again. I do apologize for that, but we wanted to have a little fun and talk to you guys on the way there. I'm hoping we get a chance to do a live while we're there. But back to the show. If you ever get a chance, please go and talk to people. Everybody there is there for one reason, to talk about what they love. And if this is what you love, it's incredible. So definitely take advantage of that. Now, Mike here is going to be actually a vendor at the show. He's cast a bunch of blanks, and he's going to be selling blanks. What's your specialty blank, Mike? Why don't you tell us about some of the blanks that you'll be selling at the show?
It's mostly patriotic theme this year.
Okay.
There's like a Second Amendment blank where the Second Amendment is written out on the white stripes of the Betsy Ross flag.
Okay, I got to get one of those from you. Are they for bolt action?
Yes.
I need one of those. Set one aside for me. I'm going to buy it from you because I got a buddy who is looking for one of those for his brother.
Okay.
He's from Texas, so sorry,
Hey,
didn't mean to interrupt.
First sale, sweet.
Yeah, first sale. I just made it in the car.
Then there's another one that has Pledge of Allegiance on the flag.
Okay.
I've got a series for all 4 main branches of the armed forces where it says, God will judge our enemies. We will arrange the introduction.
I love it. I love it.
And there's one for each, the Marines, Army, Air Force, Navy.
Okay.
I've got some, like, let's see, Vietnam service ribbons,
Okay.
Gulf War, and Desert Storm, and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Cool.
And then I've got also some color pours and some bespoke blanks
Okay.
for making fountain pens.
Got a lot of good mix of stuff. This is one vendor. I don't know how many we have there. I would say in excess of 20 vendors selling everything you can imagine that is associated with pin turning. And once again, I can't stress, if you get a chance to go to one of these shows and you're a pin turner, you're gonna meet people and you're gonna find things you never knew existed. You know, if you're like me, I started out and I knew about Penn State, I knew about Woodcraft, I knew about Craft Supply, and that's pretty much where I got everything until I went to my first show. And I have met so many vendors and made so many contacts, and just the products are better, the customer service just blows anything away you've ever dealt with. I tell you what, if you guys got a couple of questions, we'll take a few questions and we'll cut it short. I don't want the video to be super long because I know we're having some buffering issues and we've dropped signal a couple times. So we'll cut it off here in a few minutes unless there's a question or two, and we'll see you guys again at the show. All right, that looks like it's about it. Hey, Mike, you want to say goodbye?
Bye, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right. I hope you're going to the show. If so, we'll see you there. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.